What if I tell you that fear is the key to unlocking your potential? What if I tell you that fear is the only thing between you and your success? That the only thing that is holding you back is that thing that, if it's confronted, can propel you to new heights. Today, I'm going to take you in a deep dive into the psychological part of the fear, how it sabotages success, and most important, how to break free from it. Okay, so understand this. Okay, fear is the silent assassin. Fear is the silent killer of your dreams and everybody else's. It doesn't always announce itself loudly. It sneaks in, whisper doubt, making second guessing about your abilities and keeping you trapped in your comfort zone. But here's the honest truth. Fear is not real. It's a mental construct. While the danger we perceive may feel real, fear itself, it has nothing more than a projection of our thoughts about what it might happen. Fear of failure. What if I fail and embarrass myself? Some people say that to themselves. Okay? What about this one? Fear of rejection. What if they say no? What about this one else? This one also. Fear of the unknown. What if things don't go as I plan? Have you ever asked those questions also? Or tell yourself the same things? I know I have. These thoughts paralyze action. But guess what? Every successful person has felt fear at one point or another. The difference is they move forward and despise it. The signs of fear, okay? I'm going to tell you why our brain tricks us. You ever ask yourself that question? Your brain is wired for survival, not success. When you feel fear, your amygdala, part of the brain, which is usually in the center of the brain, okay, kicks into fight or flight mode. This was great when we had to escape wild animals, but in today's day, it works against us. When you feel fear about public speaking, or about asking for that promotion, or starting a new business, your brain reacts as you're in actual danger. But you're not. You're just stepping outside your comfort zone. So I'm gonna recommend you this. Okay, read the art of the word. Let me remember. The Word of Art by Stephen Pressfield, a powerful book on overcoming fear and resistance in creative and professional life. Okay, so also real talk. Okay, fear will never disappear, and that's a good thing. Let me tell you. The biggest myth about fear is that successful people don't even feel it. Well, let me tell you, that is false. Okay? They just don't let fear control them. For example, I used to be terrified of public speaking. Look at what I'm doing now. I avoided meetings, never raised my hand. I stay in the shadows, I stay in the back of the room. But one day I decided to say, enough. I gotta be me. I took classes, I forced myself into uncomfortable situations, and slowly the fear lost its grip. Now I thrive to get in front of the camera, to go in front of the audience, to talk, to give my point of view, to raise my hand. What is the lesson that I learned? That you can't wait for fear to vanish. You must act in despite it. Another recommend do you read is Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. She takes a deep dive into courage, vulnerability, and how the fear of judgment holds you back. So practice these strategies, okay, if you want to conquer fear. Reframe fear as an excitement. It takes practice, but it could be done. Okay? Your body reacts the same way to fear as it does with excitement. Your heart races, you get an adrenaline rush kick in. Instead of saying, I'm scared, tell yourself, I'm excited. This small shift can change everything. Example, next time you're nervous before a presentation, say, I'm excited to share my ideas in front of people or share it with my peers, and watch how your mindset changes. Another read is Mindset, the New Psychology of Success by Carol Derek. I believe that's her last name. It's also a must read on shifting your thinking from fear-based to growth-oriented. Okay? Don't be afraid to take small, bold steps. Fear fades with consistent exposure. If public speaking terrifies you, start by speaking up in front of small group meetings. Baby steps, I call it. Then try presenting to a few of your colleagues or peers. That will gradually reduce your fear and will actually shrink it. Here's another example. Afraid of starting a YouTube channel? I know I was. Okay. Film a short video just for yourself first, then post one video with no expectation. The more you do it, the less fear controls you. You start liking it. Face your fears. Another recommended book to read is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, a classic book on pushing past fears through action. Okay? 3, visualize the worst case scenario. That is no bad. Your brain exaggerates the risk. Take a step back and ask, what's the worst thing that could happen? Give it a thought. While this still matter in 5 years, what's the best that could happen? Most of the time we realize that our worst fears are nowhere near as bad as we have imagined. Another book to read is this 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. Okay? A game changer book that is written on how to take a quick action and eliminate fear. So, fear breakthrough formula that I'm going to give you right now. Recognize fear. Acknowledge it instead of running from it. Reframe it. See fear as a sign of growing. Take action. Take a small steps, but start now. Repeat. Fear is conquered through repetition. So this is what I want you to do, guys. Okay. Pick one fear that has been holding you back and take action this week or today. Share your experience in the comments below. Please, let's make a strong community. Let's help each other. That's how we build a better world, a better place. What's one fear you face and how did you overcome it? Please drop the comments below. Also, please, don't forget to support my channel, my work, my research by hitting the like button. Also share with your family members, your peers, co-workers, and so on. And don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content. Until the next video, God bless.